What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing my income report for the month of May. Now if you're new here, my name's Paddy, and every other day I like to bring out videos teaching you all the tips, tricks and strategies that I've learned to help me make passive income here online. So go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. So, May was pretty good for me, which you're going to see in a minute. We're going to take a look at my income, and then nearer the end of the video we're going to take a look at my ad spend and then deduct that from my royalties to see my real profit. Now this is also part of a playlist dedicated to just my KDP income reports, and if you'd like to see the rest of those videos, click right there right now in the right hand corner. So here we are for last month. I've got this on last month just there, and I made $2,176.89. In fact, let's just refresh the page on this for a second. Now, I've slowly been noticing, or I've been noticing, that my income has slowly been increasing again with my book sales. So more books are being brought every single day. Now there we go, it's loaded up. So like I said, $2,176.89. I now have 3,355 books. Now what I have been doing is been more consistent again, and I've been publishing 5 to 10 books per day, mainly no content books at the minute, things like journals, composition books, blank recipe cookbooks, things like that. Now I'm doing that because I've been going through all of my sales, taking note of all the niches that I have been selling in, and then I'm making more books or more unique books within those niches. So let's take a little look at this and start breaking it down. We can see my best day was on the 27th, and I did $134 in royalties. Now that was a good day because of bump day. So if you don't know what bump day is, let me just go over to my KDP backend. Here at the end of every month you get your expanded distribution sales, and along with any sales that weren't reported during that month. So this normally comes at the end of the month. Last month it was on the 27th, which we can see just here. I had 18. Let me just scroll down a little bit, get that more in view. So we can see that I had 18 expanded distribution sales and 70 paperback sales. So some of those paperback sales were accumulated throughout the month. It just didn't show up in my reports because of printers and things like that. But that's why I had such a good day on the 27th. And I made from that many books, if that's going to load, let me just do that. So that was $134. And you can see that my income with my book sales does fluctuate day by day. So the lowest we had just here, which was $29, and the highest being $134. Now if we actually just change this to units sold, we can see how many books per day I was selling. So at the lowest was only 16 books sold, and at the height on the 27th, because of bump day, it was actually 88 books sold. So again, I'm really happy with these results. It seems like everything's starting to pick up. Now if we scroll down we can see that. We can go to here and see that 50%, almost 58% of my sales came from Amazon.com. 31% from here in the UK, 10% from Canada. Canadian sales for me have slowly been increasing, so that's great as well. And then we got just a few other sales on a few other marketplaces. So for that month, like I said, $2,176, and that was from selling 1,166 units of my books. My best performing book was this one, where I sold 235 units, made $446. This is one of my kids' low content books, Then this one slowly started to increase in sales. I sold 125 units, made $307. Now this is my Father's Day notebook, and this is actually from last year. Now if you actually want to see what the notebook is, I do cover this within the LCB Vault, the video from last year, where I use this as a case study. So if you're interested in actually seeing what this book looks like, then come and check out the LCB Vault. There is a link down below. But nonetheless, sales on this book have started to take off again. It's ranked anywhere from 40,000 to 80,000. Last year it was ranked at around 2,500. And the thing is, with this book, it actually has kind of a rude quote on the front. So because of that, I'm not able to run ads because it's I can't think of the word. Bad words? No, swear words. It's not a swear word, but it is a very rude saying on the front of the book. So for that reason, I can't run ads, and all of this is completely organic. Then we got my third bestseller for the month, where I sold 150 units, made 229. This is from one of my guest books, from my best-selling book of all time. These sales have slowly been increasing again as well. And the BSR is fluctuating a lot. So some days it's ranked around 30,000, other days at 60,000, and other days at 100,000. So there's a real big fluctuation on that book. Then my fourth bestseller, I sold 136 units for the month, made 224 units, no, not units, dollars. And this is a composition notebook. Then my fifth bestseller for the month is this one. I sold 106 units, made $152. This is another kids low content book. I really need to start making more kids low content books, anything to do with learning, because those books are just going absolutely crazy at the minute. Now I'll do one more, why not? So this one I sold 41 units, made $132, and this is just a blank recipe cookbook. I'm not going to say what niche, because in the blank recipe cookbook niche there's lots of sub niches. Anyway, let's go back to the top and go over to my ads account so we can see how much I spent and deduct that from these royalties here. So let's go over to my UK advertising account first. Let that load up for a second, and there we go. Now with my Amazon advertising account here in the UK, I have actually stopped running ads. So I don't have any any ads currently running at the minute. I have stopped all of them just because I can't seem to get any good ads running at the minute here in the UK. So if we actually look here, I spent in May £177.82. If we go over to a converter, we can see that's around $220. Now if we go over to my Amazon.com advertising account, let that one load up as well. In fact, let's just get rid of that COVID. Now from here, I have been running quite a few ads. I've been going in, killing the losers and letting the winners ride, and we can see that for the month of May I spent $493.26. so let's go ahead and add all of this up. So it was 493.26, 493.26, add that 220.23, 220.23 equals $713.49 spent. I can't even talk today. $713.49 is what I spent. So let's do that, put that there. And now let's go back over to my Get Book Report. Plug these numbers in just here. So $2,176.89. Take away that 713.49, 713.49 equals $1,463 profit with my low and no content book publishing business. So as you can see, things are slowly picking up for me, which I'm really happy about. If we go to all time, May was the best month I've had in a good few months now since all this lockdown and everything else happened. If we just scroll down a little bit like that, we can see that it's actually higher than my previous months. Not as good as what February was, but in February there wasn't anything going on in the world, it was just normal back then. So again, I am really happy with these results. I'd also love to know how you did in May, so leave a comment down below. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.